Morning, guys. We have another video here. It's an interesting one. It's a communication problem. Other shops already they replace a yaw rate sensor, and then customer complaint is multiple lights on and stuck on one gear. What else? But there's no problem with starting. It starts, no problem. So I'll show you the problem. So as you can see in the cluster, that's all on. Well, we have ABS, airbag, EPS, and our indicator light here for our park to drive is out. So let's try to scan the codes and see. So right now I'm scanning. So I already diagnosed this car. I found a problem, but I'll just show you what I did and how I isolate the problem. So as you can see, it's asking me for a VIN. So let's put our VIN number, or usually doesn't go through VIN, it doesn't read. I'm just gonna go select. Sorry for the video. Manual selection, USA Sonata 10 to 11 2.4. Yes, it's our full scan. And also the other network, like the M network, has no problem communicating. So as you can see, there's no engine or transmission or the ABS. So let's go and see our OBD port and see if we have power and ground there, and check from there. So now what we're gonna do is we'll check ground on pin number 4, 5. We'll check our power on pin number 9. So obviously, because this car was been sitting here for overnight, I got only 9 bolts. For sure that we have good power there, and then we'll transfer on the ground side. There we go. Let's make ground power. Pin 9. Go for pin 4. There's our ground. That's good. And then it's another ground, which is good. So now what we can do is we want to check if we have no open wire or anything in our network. So I'm gonna measure the resistance between can high, can low. We should get the 60 ohms there. And then also we'll check our resistance between can high, can low. And that should be ignition off. So right now I have 60 ohms. So right now I know that I don't have a problem with terminating resistors because there's one in moving CM and one in the smart junction box. Now what we can do is let's try to see our communication lines if we have communication there. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check if we have short to ground to any of this line here. So I'm gonna practice these and see. So we're measuring the high side first. So my high side got 65 ohms and my low side I have 125 ohms. So something is shorted on. So we'll try to divide this network and see. So it's easier for us to diagnose. That's where so as you can see here, there's my CAN network here. There's the array and the AC, the instrument cluster, the weight classification, get the link, net my resistor 120 from the aspect function box. There's no directly times the discover. No reader, AC module, EPS, SRS control module, PCM. So now what we're going to do is let's divide this. And as you can see here, IPV, we can disconnect and measure our short to ground. So let's eliminate this side for this side. Let's do that. So now I'm connected to the RIPB here for can high, can low. Now let's measure if we have short to ground on this side. So we have 15k ohms on one line. And another 15k ohms on another line. So now I know on this diagram that I don't have a problem on this side. So now let's focus on this side here. So what I did on this one is I was measuring the same thing. First, especially if I have a short to ground, the easiest and connector removal I will do first. So what I did is I removed the passenger classification, which is underneath the passenger front seat. I removed that. I still have short to ground, and then I went to instrument cluster, still short to ground. I went to AC control module, there was still short to ground, and then I went to yaw rate sensor because the previous shop replaced the yaw rate sensor. Maybe it's a wrong yaw rate sensor, so I tried to remove the connector and that one is still the same. So, and then when I went to the other page for the schematic, I thought that's all the network on the other side. Let's wait for the load. As you can see here, I was from here. Where's that? We still have the control module for the airbag, just can high, can low. So I went there, and then when I was removing, because there's a recall also on these cars for extension wire for the airbag harness. So I went there. When I was moving this, my resistance changed. So I thought it was just the installation of the recalls. And then I dig further, and I found out that this wire for yaw rate sensor was clipped into the body of that. Oh, sorry. Let me see if you can see in there. I don't know if you can see there. That metal piece there. That metal piece. That's where the harness was pinched on. So, and then I removed that. I cut the wire, and I found out that this communication line was cut. So I don't know if you can see it. It's so hard because it's all the way back in there. So let me see. So if you can see this white wire, this yellow wire, that's our CAN network, and that goes straight to the yaw rate sensor. So what those two wires there was pinched to the metal frame, and that's what created the short to ground on the communication line. So let's fix that and see if we have retrieved our communication. So what I did is, because I know that there's just a small pinhole there on the CAN lines, so what I did is I just use liquid electrical tape to cover that area there. So I'm just waiting to let it dry, and it should work right now. So let's see. Okay, that's good. Now as you can see, we have our drive now, and well, we have airbag light on, EPS. Well, my brake pedal is on there, the parking brake. So let's see and scan it, and if we can communicate now to the modules. So at least now it's reading the VIN. So we have the USA, yes. to scan. It's good. Engine. We have transmission codes. ESC. So maybe these codes are from my disconnector of the connectors, so I'll just see. That's good. Let's see our transmission. What codes? Can bust them off. Ice history. Okay. ESC. I have can bust time off. Steering angle. Okay. Electric power steering. Can bust time off. And ODS. And time out. Okay. So this airbag control unit, I didn't hook it up yet, so that's why it's active. So that's it, guys. Car's fixed, and the main goal on here and the tips is to isolate your, especially if you're dealing with CAN network, isolate and try to divide and see if you can isolate the problem. Thank you for watching. See you next time.